morning all, it's Lynn here from Destiny Fulfilled. I do hope that today finds you well. The card that I've drawn for today for the collective is the Two of Wands in reverse. Now I know we had this recently where it was upright, but today it's popped out in reverse. What this card tells me when it's in reverse, what it indicates for me is that there is a need for planning to be undertaken. There could be a little bit of chaos and disorganization in your life. You could also have made plans which were not done in a sound way, so bad planning basically. Also, you could be worrying about your abilities to be able to complete something. You could be feeling insecure. You could be worrying about opportunities that you wish would come your way, but which have not yet materialized. But what this card actually calls us to do at this point in time is to actually take action. So yesterday we talked about, making some plans. You've done some work. You're expecting it to come in. Nothing happens unless we take action. We need to be doing the doing for something to materialize in our life. Now, there is obviously some occurrences where something totally unexpected comes your way, where you didn't actually put any action in. But for the majority of times, if you want to see results, you have to do something to see those results. Very, very rarely does opportunity just pop up unexpectedly. So this is calling for us to take some form of action today. Now, one question that you might want to ask yourself is, in what area of your life are you dreaming but not walking your talk, right? You're all dreaming, but you're not yet doing. What is there one area of your life? Is there one dream that you've been dreaming about or more? List them out. If you've got multiple and you haven't taken any action on them, get them down on paper so you can actually see for yourself exactly what it is you've been dreaming of, what you would like to achieve, what your ambitions are around certain things, right? Then what can you do for yourself for you to stop dreaming the dream? And I don't mean letting it go, right? I don't mean letting the dream go. I mean stop just dreaming about the dream and do something concrete, right? So this is very in line with what we had yesterday, and it talks about the need to make some plans and do some steps. So what we talked about yesterday was chopping things down into achievable components, right? And this is very much in play with this card today when it's in reverse. So, if you've got a dream that you think is unachievable, why do you think it's unachievable? Be realistic now. Why do you think it's unachievable? Is it because you think from getting from A to B, B being the finishing line, that's just too great a jump for you? Then break it down into small actionable steps like we talked about yesterday. One step that you can do today, one step that you can do tomorrow, one step that you can do the next day. And as I said yesterday, if you do that every day for a year, that's 365 steps that you've taken towards that dream that you've been dreaming of. It's no longer just a dream, but it's something that you're pulling down and making manifest in this reality. And if you do have a dream that you think you can't attain, why? Why do you think that? Be realistic. Really list out all the reasons why you think you won't be able to achieve that particular dream or dreams if you've got multiple of them, and really start to see whether your fears, and that's what it is, right? When you think that you can't achieve something, quite often it is the fear that is raising its head and talking through you at that point? What is it that what you're fearing is stopping you from being able to manifest that dream? Now, of course, I'm not saying that in 100% of cases this is the case, right? There will be legitimate reasons why in some instances that, we won't be able to achieve the dream that we're wanting. For example, if I was to say to you, I've been dreaming about going to Mars, right? I haven't, but just say we have. Do I think that dream's going to be achievable? No, I don't. Not for me. Why? Because I don't think that in my lifetime I will be able to get to Mars. Is that a realistic thought? Probably not. I think we're far closer to getting to Mars now than we've ever been in history, right? Will it be in my lifetime? I hope so, but I don't know so. So the time period of where my dream is might not be realistically achievable. But for example, say it was achievable, right? We know that we can get to Mars and I want to go. What can I do? Well, I can get some information about what it takes to actually get to Mars, right? I can get some information about what I need to be prepared for such a journey, right? And I can start to do some investigation around that. Then I can contact further down the track, once I've got all the information that I need and I'm feeling confident, well, yes, I now know that it is possible, all things being even, it is possible for me to be able to go to Mars. There's nothing that I can see that is stopping me at this point in time. So then I could find out, for example, if we had a company that was going to Mars at this point in time, I could make contact with them and find out from them what it is that I would need to do to be able to be considered for going on such a journey, right? And I know this is a very extreme example, but it is the sort of dream that initially when we think about it, it is totally unachievable, right? We're never going to get there. That's just ridiculous. It's just a dream and it will always be a dream. But when we really start to dig into the detail and look at what's required to actually get to Mars, then we may be able to break that down into more approachable and doable steps, so that at some point in the future that unrealistic dream may actually become a realistic dream, right? If I was 100% dedicated to going to Mars, 100%, all my energy, all my attention, all my efforts were put towards going to Mars, I have no doubt that at some point, given technology, of course, that I would probably make it there. If that was my one thing that I was completely driven to do, then I would stand a much better chance of making that dream realistic than if it was just a wishy-washy, oh yeah, I'd like to go to Mars one day. Opportunity come my way. I'm not going to do anything to actually try and get there, but this is a dream I have and one day I'm going to do it. It's really vague. There's no content around any of that thought process, right? And that's the difference between people realizing their dreams and people who just continue dreaming about their dreams. You have to take that dream and bring it into reality. And to bring it into reality takes effort, a lot of effort, right? A lot of dedication, a lot of effort, a lot of blood, sweat and tears to, pull that pull that intention into a realistic form so that you can achieve it. And the last question is, again, what we said yesterday. So it's building on from yesterday is what is some steps that you can take towards achieving your goal. And if you didn't do the exercise yesterday, then maybe you might feel like you want to do it today, where you can actually list out, 3 to 5 steps that you can do over the next week to start the journey towards realizing one of your dreams. Anyway, I wish you well in your dreaming. I wish you well in your planning. And I wish you well as you start to break down that dream into actionable steps. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.